Hello, everybody, and welcome to There Will Be Trivia, I guess. Hi, I'm Caleb Boatman. Paul, say hi.
I'm Henry Sanchez. Nice to be back. We got three bums of competitors, and also Eric. Henry's two of those bums. But yeah, it's interesting. This is the first match any of these guys have played in this season, and nobody has any idea who Eric is. So, Eric, how are you feeling today?
Good. Tired. I was up for the last 2 days straight, so I'm ready to go.
My man, and nobody cares what Drake or Henry has to say, so let's just get into it. In this triple threat. In this triple threat. He said all he needs to say with those middle fingers. Gentlemen, as you know, we will be starting with a face-off question. Eric, you will be A, Drake will be B, and Henry will be C.
Just like, that's actually better grades than what I got this semester.
So your face-off question. In which horror movie will you find the character Ghostface?
C.
Henry.
Scream.
That is correct. Scream 2, 3, and 4 also would have been acceptable. So Henry will have the advantage if there is a tiebreaker going into whatever next round. Nobody knows what happens if Eric and Drake are tied, but we'll see. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and read the first question, Caleb? And
Yes.
if you want to read the strengths of all the players as we read the questions.
Okay, so first up comes in the category of Henry's strength, Rocky. And your question, in the film Rocky, on what day does the Creed Balboa bout take place?
What day, not what event?
What day?
What day? We do not need the year.
Definitely. I like the first Rocky quite a bit. I think it's pretty great.
It should not have won Best Picture. But anyway.
I mean, yeah, but I
Moving
mean,
on.
how many movies
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Henry first.
New Year's Day?
And Eric.
January 1st.
And Drake.
I said 4th of July, maybe a Tuesday.
I think it was actually Tuesday, but that is incorrect. We're looking for January 1st or New Year's Day. Your next question is in Drake's strength of Leo DiCaprio. And your question is, what was Jack's winning poker hand that he won the Titanic tickets with?
Near, far, wherever you are.
Please stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Take a look here. Get pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Drake.
Royal Flush.
Henry
Set a royal flush.
and Eric.
The Full House.
It is a full house. Eric taking the lead 2-1 to 0.
What has happened to predictability?
Go ahead, Caleb.
Okay, your third question comes in Harry Potter, which is Eric's strength, in the film Goblet of Fire. What happens to the Weasley twins when they attempt to put their names in the Goblet of Fire?
Have you ever attempted to put your name into the Goblet of Fire?
I know, that's a
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Let's get
That's a
pens
sport I
down.
want to play
in
anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
They grow old.
And Henry.
Grow like old men.
And Drake.
Didn't have.
That is correct. Just kidding. Next question. In Rocky. In the wake of his first fight with Apollo Creed, Rocky requires what kind of surgery? Looking for a general term here. General term. This is Henry's strength, but he looks a little confused by this question.
Medical.
Get pens down. Again, the general answer. Let's get pens down at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Henry.
It's an eye surgery.
Eric.
Said back surgery.
And Drake.
I said heart surgery.
Henry's correct. It is eye surgery. He has a detached retina.
That's what threw me off. I was like, What is the term?
Yeah. Like, is it that? Yeah.
And that is Eric's first miss of the round, and we're going to go into Drake's strength of Leonardo DiCaprio in the film The Great Gatsby. What was unique about Nick receiving an invitation to Gatsby's party? I've never seen this movie, Paul.
Not great. Carey Mulligan's good though, but
Not a
No.
bad Sermon fan.
it's kind of a lot of glamour porn, honestly.
Call him Daz?
Maybe.
Pens down in 5,
Is he related
Or-
to Anne?
3, 2, 1. Drake. Can you get on the board?
I said he didn't really know him personally.
Henry
I said they haven't met before.
and Eric.
I said no one else received an invitation.
Eric is correct. Just like best part about Tigers, he was the only one. He was the only one.
I
The
think
next question in Harry Potter. What pet name does Lavender Brown have for Ron?
in the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah. She's
Just
really have a
clarify.
pet name for him in any other movie, but
I mean, just to clarify.
let's get pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Eric
Or Ron.
and Henry
I said Pookie.
and Drake.
I said Ronnie.
I think she says 1-1 in the movie, right?
I can't tell. She says, I think it's Ron, but she says it with like a baby voice. It's like
Ron,
Ron.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
accept Ron.
Yeah.
Well, we have
I'll
here
take it.
one.
I would accept Ron for that because that's a baby.
Okay.
My little 1-1.
Your next question in Rocky 3. What event does Clever and Lang interrupt to challenge Rocky? I pity the fool who doesn't know this question, Paul.
So yourself, because you haven't seen
Yeah.
this movie full.
Yeah, actually. I pity
Let's see.
myself.
As we continue on this quest to find Drake a point in this round 1,
Yeah.
let's see if
I mean, it's gonna continue.
let's get pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Henry.
His statue reveal / a retirement attempt.
And Eric.
I said birthday party.
And Drake.
Wrestle fucking Mania.
Close. It is his statue reveal. Alright, your next question. In The Strength of Leo, who directed the movie Blood Diamond?
Good thing I kept reading the IMDb page for this, thinking you were gonna ask something else.
I've never seen Blood Diamond.
So it's a banger.
Leo's accent is pretty horrible, but the movie overall is pretty good.
I've
Sounds
heard
great.
it's actually accurate,
Yeah.
though. Like, it sounds that it's
I've literally heard a linguistics person say it's a fairly accurate representation. So chill out.
Henry knows linguistics people. 5,
I
4,
know linguistics
3,
people on YouTube.
2,
Watch it.
1. Let's go to Drake.
Linguistic guy.
Go to Drake.
God Atkins.
Eric
Poor Drake.
Edward Zwick.
and Henry.
No guts, no glory. Edward Slick.
That is correct.
So,
See if Drake can get on the board in this next question.
okay. In Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1, what does Bellatrix etch into Hermione's arm?
Caleb, I hope you have never etched anything into your own arm.
No, I'm not that. I'm nerdy, I'm not emo.
We got a confused and looks like frozen Drake over here. Oh, never mind.
Is Frozen the highest rated G rated?
Hands
movie?
down in 5. Highest rated?
Highest
4.
rated.
Nice. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Eric.
Mudblood.
Henry
I also wrote Mudblood.
and Drake.
I'm not gonna share what I wrote.
He wrote Mudblood, but he doesn't want everybody to know. Alright, next question. In the category of Rocky, in Rocky 5, what is the full name of the promoter who turns Tommy Gun against Rocky? Full name.
You said in Rocky 5?
Yep, we said Rocky 5.
AK Upping. It's so good.
BKA, the 7th best Rocky movie, maybe? Hands down in 5,
Third or
4, 3, 2, 1. So to Henry.
George Washington Duke.
Eric
Not Don King.
and Drake.
Tommy Gunn.
Close.
That is in fact a
Close.
character in the movie.
Alright, Caleb.
Alright. Your next question, and I'm going to read it exactly how it's written. In the movie, The Departed, Billy gets made fun of for ordering what drink at the bar?
Looks like Drake might be on the cusp of his first point. But remember, Henry also scored 1 point once, and Caleb Coho remembers how that went. What could possibly go
I was
wrong?
gonna say, what are we waiting for?
Get pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Drake.
What is it? Your period? Cranberry juice.
It is a natural diuretic. That is correct. Let's go to Henry.
My wife drinks it when she's on a period.
And Eric.
Cranberry juice.
That is correct. And your final question in round 1. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, what does Harry collect from Snape before he dies?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't study any of the Harry Potter, so I'm glad I did okay. Because I've been studying for stand-ups sporadically, so I was like, I didn't specifically study for this, so I'm glad it carried over.
Thanks for that tidbit that nobody cares about. 5,
I was
4,
buying you guys time for not advancing
3,
like bad hosts.
2, 1. Let's go to Eric.
His tear/memory.
And Henry.
Take them, hurry. Cheers.
And Drake.
It's here.
All right, and at the end of round 1, sorry, it's taking me a while to tally up Drake's points here, but it is a tie between 9, and then Drake with 2. But because Henry won the face-off, he will be selecting who goes first in round 2. Everybody just watching, I would assume, knows how round 2 works. If you don't, you'll figure it out by context clues.
There's a little bit of
We've already
description below.
also that. So Henry, would you like to go first, second, third, or leave the league?
I will go third.
All right, and then Eric, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Drake, you are up first. Henry, let's spin that wheel.
All right, Drake, 3 spins. You know,
Caleb, if you could just keep score during this round, since I was
Okay.
reading questions.
I'm
first spin, buddy.
And your first spin is away. Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese. Your second spin is movie quotes. Right? No, movie animals.
Movie
Sorry.
animals, yeah.
Movie animal.
Quotes are just quotes.
Movie animal. And then your final spin is 90s. Would you like to take one of those or spin again? If you spin again, you have to take what you land on.
I'll spin again.
You're gonna risk it all.
Why not? Why not? I have 2 points.
Interesting logic
You
there.
have more spins this match than points so far. Pixar.
And he lands on Pixar.
I'll take it.
Don't you love when
He lands
people say
on
I'll take
Pixar.
it when they don't have a choice?
Shut up.
Eric.
All right, Drake.
We gotta write the
And
answers down for
remember,
steals.
write the answers down for steals, both Eric and Henry. Your first question, Drake. Not that they'll need steals, obviously. First question: the characters Art, Don Carlton, Terry, and Terry Perry appear in which Pixar film?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, A Bug's Life, B, Finding Nemo, C, Monsters University, or D, Finding Dory?
Hey, Bug's Life.
There's incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Do you Fellas, need the options repeated, or are you guys good?
I'm good.
Let's get pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric
Monsters University.
and Henry.
Said Dory.
It is Monsters University. Eric with a 1-point steal.
Should have been. It's
Drake,
Dory being there threw me off. Like, why would
Drake, your next question in Pixar. Famous toy torturer Sid from Toy Story appears in a cameo in Toy Story 3 as an adult with what occupation?
He is a trash collector.
We can accept that. That is correct. Garbage man, trash collector. 2 points
Yeah.
for Drake.
Yeah.
Sanitation worker.
Question
Proper
number
term.
3. Question number 3. In Ratatouille, what is the first dish that Remy improves at Gusteau's restaurant?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the soup, B, the coq au vin, B, beef bourguignon, or D, ratatouille?
The soup.
That is correct for 1 point. Your, Henry said a word, penultimate question in Pixar. In Wall-E, after the faulty/broken robots escape from diagnostics with Wall-E and Eve, the ship services display a caution message referring to the escaped robots as what?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, bad robots, B, paranoid androids, C, faulty machines, or D, rogue robots?
Say D.
D, rogue robots is correct for another point. And your final question in Pixar. In Toy Story 3, Lotso Huggenbear originally gets lost from his owner along with 2 other toys. What are the other toys' names?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Trixie and Buttercup, B, Mr. Pricklepants and Bookworm, C, Chuckles and Big Baby, or D, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head?
I'm just gonna say Chuckles and Big Baby because it sounds fun.
That is correct for 1 point.
Let's go.
Drake maneuvers his way through that category with only 1 incorrect answer. And Eric, after that 1 point steal, you will be spinning that wheel, or Henry will be spinning it for you, rather, on your behalf.
Mhm.
Quotes?
Quotes. These are quotes said in movies. The next category is animated. Just general animated. And your final spin is horror. Would you like to take one of the 3 or spin again?
I'll try horror. Put my money where my mouth is.
Alright. Horror, so your first question in the category of horror. I'll give Henry a second to get ready to steal. First question in horror. In Scream 2, what is the name of the film within a film based on the events of the first Scream movie?
I just say it, right?
Yeah,
Stab.
that is correct for 2 points. Your next question in horror. In Night of the Living Dead, why are Johnny and Barbara in the small town where the movie takes place?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, to visit Johnny's ex-girlfriend, B, they're having car trouble and looking for a mechanic, C, to pay off their parents' debt to a local farmer, or D, to visit their father's grave?
D.
D is correct. To visit. Other question 3. What city does the first Paranormal Activity movie take place in?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Los Angeles, B, San Diego, C, Phoenix, or D, San Francisco?
Is it Los Angeles?
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Do you guys need the options repeated, or are you guys good?
Can I hear him again?
Yeah. A, Los Angeles, B, San Diego, C, Phoenix, or D, San Francisco? Alright, looks like the pens are down. Henry
San Diego?
and Drake.
San Diego.
It is San Diego. Both get a 1 point steal.
One of those two.
Next question. Who played the title role in 1933's The Invisible Man?
Ooh, multiple choice.
A. Douglas Fairbanks, B. Claude Rains, C. Lon Chaney Sr., or D. Lon Chaney Jr.?
I'd be remembering this wrong. Is it Claude Rains?
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
And your final question in horror. Final question in horror. What is the subtitle of the 5th installment of the Halloween franchise?
Multiple choice. Should be safe.
Your options are: is it A, The Curse of Michael Myers, B, The Return of Michael Myers, C, The Wrath of Michael Myers, or D, The Revenge of Michael Myers?
Revenge.
That is correct for another point. Eric with a relatively strong round 2, and let's see what Henry can do now that those 2 categories are both off the board. Caleb, you have a score update for us?
Yes, I've got Henry at 10, Eric at 15, and Drake at 8.
Animated.
Obviously gonna take that.
Henry, who I believe has seen 2 Disney movies ever.
Director filmography.
90s. You take one of those, maybe.
I'm gonna go director filmography.
Interesting. Alright. In director filmography, I will just be listing some films, and then you'll give me the director. Your first list of films: The Natural, Diner, Bugsy, and Wag the Dog. Need an answer in 5.
Warren Beatty.
Incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drake.
Robert Redford.
And Eric.
John Landis.
And for Barry Levinson. Barry Levinson. Your next set of films: Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Swingers, American Made, and Jumper.
Doug Lyman.
That is correct. 3 points. Next set of films: Coming to America, Spies Like Us, An American Werewolf in London, and The Stupids.
That is in fact John Landis.
That is correct. Your penultimate question, or list of films, rather: The Front Runner, Up in the Air, Thank You for Smoking, and Labor Day.
Jason Reitman.
That is correct. And your final set of films: Scrooged, 16 Blocks, Radio Flyer, and The Toy.
Harold Ramis.
It's incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, gentlemen. You need a repeat, or are you guys good?
Good.
I'm good.
The answer's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drake, what do you have?
Bill Paxton.
And Eric.
Robert Zemeckis.
Looking for Richard Donner. Richard Donner.
Ah.
After that round, Henry, I believe, scored 6 points to take a 1-point lead.
I feel like shooting the dice on the 2.
And Eric's got 15, and Drake is at 8. So technically speaking, it is still anybody's game. Moving into round 3. Again, rules in the description, but these guys will be picking numbers, and then we'll be giving them the categories. Henry, since you're in the lead, give us your 3 numbers.
I will go with 1, first match of the season.
This is between 1 and 12, to be clear.
9, I think I finished 9th place last season. And 3, because there's 3 of us in this match.
All right, and Eric, can we get 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that are not those numbers?
2, 6, 12.
Well, you did it. Let's see if Drake can keep the trend going. Can you get 3 numbers that are not any of those previous 6 numbers?
Go 4 for Yadier Molina, 8 for Marcus Mariota, and 10 just because.
Interesting. You want players from different cities, but interesting. Alright, Drake, you're going to be going first to try to avoid the TKO as well as potentially take the lead on these other players. Your first number is number 4. It's going to be in the category of live action Disney. Do you want that to be your 2, 3, or 5?
Let's go 3.
Your next number was 8. That is going to be in the category of recent releases, 2 or 5.
5.
And that means number 10 is going to be your 2-pointer. Number 10 is the category of rom-coms. Your question is, the cast of which rom-com includes both Amy Adams and Deborah Messing? Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Leap year?
It is incorrect. Looking for the wedding date. The wedding date.
That's what I had.
Your 3-pointer in the category of live action Disney. Your question is, in Enchanted, what kind of animal is Pip?
He's a rabbit.
That is incorrect. He is a chipmunk, and with that, Drake has officially been knocked out by
Drake, you make me sad.
competitors here.
So no matter what, Eric, we both get a TKO. So win or lose, we're guaranteed at least 2 points this match for the standings.
Cool.
So that's good.
Yes, Drake will never get that recent releases question. Anyway, Eric, you're up. You chose number 2. Actually, here, Bowman, you can go ahead and read these. Your question, category 2 is biopics. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Those are your
okay.
2.
So, do you want that biopics as your 2-pointer, 3 or 5?
I'll make that my 2-pointer.
Okay. So, your question in biopics. In Private Parts, Howard Stern leaves Washington, D.C. to go work at which New York station?
You can just say
Yeah. Don't have it. No.
Okay, the correct answer was WNBC. You would have just accepted
Oh.
NBC.
Of course.
Okay. What number did you have?
6. Get number 6.
6. And that is going to correspond to the category of classics. Would you like to make that your 3 or 5?
My 3.
Okay. In The Best Years of Our Lives, what did Homer Parrish lose in the war?
His leg.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. We're looking for his hands.
And
Lost its hand. There's the same thing playing the little hands on the piano.
And what was his last?
12. Last number's 12.
Okay.
To avoid the TKO
Yes.
and to stay in the match.
Yes. And in the category of Oscars, before Schindler's List, what was the last black and white movie to win Best Picture? You start the countdown?
Yeah.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, and your winner, by the way of double TKO, Henry Confidential Big Trouble, whatever his nickname. I don't know.
We're looking for the apartment. The apartment.
The apartment.
So quite a few years back. It was a
Yeah.
close match all the way up until round 3, and then the round 3 questions did not go the way of our competitors here.
Fell apart.
Just for the record, guess who's coming to dinner is in color.
Is it? Oh man.
So,
Okay.
Henry, how do you feel about that double TKO there?
Pretty good. I think, 4 points ties what I scored all last season, so I'm off to a good start. I'm excited for a nice season. Prove that I was worthy of this roster. So thank you guys for showing up. And Eric, hell of a match until that round 3. I was nervous.
Thanks.
Eric, how do you feel about your first match? How do you feel it went? Do you think it'll go better next time?
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I did a lot better than I thought I might have done, but hopefully round 3 will be better next time.
There's the luck of the draw. And Drake, how you doing, buddy? Interesting words there from Drake. And yeah, that'll take us out. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been me and Boatman. And next time on There Will Be Trivia.
Bye.